Hello guys, what is up? My name is Dan the Delight, and today I am bringing you an Omar Marmoush FC 25 player review, player of the month for the Bundesliga. 6 foot tall, 4-star skill moves, 3-star weak foot, so not bad if you are a skiller. Bit weak on the weak foot there, weak. I don't know why I said weak on the weak foot. Right footed and 84 as a striker, so some very nice stats on there. Obviously the pace being the standout stat, as it is with his gold card and his team of the week card, so I'm expecting him to be absolutely rapid, and some really good shooting on this card as well. 84 is quite low, so it's actually a very cheap card. Can play left wing as well, which actually could end up being the best position for him, because he is obviously right footed and on the left wing, and then he's got the pace and not as good of a shooting, so pace and dribbling are his best stats, which normally does lend itself to be a winger. So 93 on the pace, 95 sprint speed there with 90 acceleration, 84 on the shooting with 88 attack positioning, 86 finishing, 85 on the shot power and 83 on the long shots, which is very nice indeed. 80 volleys, 75 penalties, not bad either. 73 on the passing with the 82 vision, 86 on the short pass, 73 on the curve, 60 long pass, 73 kick accuracy and 54 on the crossing. 88 dribbling with 95 agility, 87 balance, which is just fantastic. Again, more for a winger, I would say. 81 on the reactions, 87 ball control, 88 on the dribbling and 84 on the composure. So some really nice stats. The dribbling is obviously the standout stat alongside the pace, and it does not disappoint there. 39 on the defending, but he has got an 80 heading accuracy, which is pretty nice if you are someone that will utilise headers. Not for me, unfortunately. And then 78 on the physical, 75 strength, 82 stamina is nice, 88 jumping, 77 aggression. So look, you know what you're getting with this card, a pacey dribble machine with some decent finishing. Them stats are not bad. It is really just the penalties and the volleys that are bringing that shooting stat down. Most of them are kind of 85 and above. The ones that are important are anyway, and well, the two main ones are 86 and above. So I think his shooting will feel better than what the card suggests. I'm hoping so anyway. Let's get into some gameplay and we'll see how we get on with Marmoush. Alright, so I'm actually playing him as a striker in this game. I have tried him as a striker and a winger, and I do think that he probably is more favoured to be a winger, but in this game he was just going mental. So his dribbling is really solid. Look at this, just able to beat people. You can definitely tell that the agility and balance on this card is top notch. Definitely one of the best dribblers that I've used on FC 25 so far. Just able to get past people so easily, so quickly, and it just didn't feel sluggish in any way. So the dribbling was definitely a key aspect of this card, as was the pace. As you was going to expect, I feel like pace regularly does seem to be around what the card suggests, and it definitely did feel like that. His pace was fantastic. I really liked the pace of this card. It was ridiculous, and his finishing as well. It surprised me how good his finishing was. I thought it would be good because the stats, the main stats that you want, were high, the finishing and the attack positioning. But for me, it was even better than what I would have expected. There's no way that I'm keeping his shooting stat the same as what the card suggests. So his shooting stat's going to be coming up. His physical was good as well, to be honest. I think even there, like you see, he was able to sort of go shoulder to shoulder with a defender, and he wasn't really getting pushed off the ball, I didn't notice. So really a lethal card. The value in this card is insane, the value for money, because it is not an expensive squad builder challenge to do. And well, you can probably tell where I'm going with this, but I will give my overall verdict at the end, where if I think that he is worth it. But I mean, what you're seeing here is just insane. Like, he's just all-around positioning. His turning was just ridiculous, and his finishing is lethal. Let's get back into the end game stats. Alright, so we got Marmoush there. You've just seen him in action, and what a card he was. 93 pace, felt every bit of 93 pace. I'm going to leave it as 93, which is obviously an incredible stat. So 93 on the pace, and the shooting has to come up. There's no way that you can just give this card an 84 as far as the shooting goes. I'm bringing this shooting up to an 86. His finishing was absolutely lethal. Sure, his penalties and volleys might be low, but how many penalties and volleys are you really having in a game? His shooting definitely feels higher. Passing at 73, I would say that was probably the stat that I did notice that was a little bit worse than the others, but I'm going to actually increase it slightly to 76. It's not a big increase, but I think 73 is just a little bit low. His passing wasn't terrible. 88 on the dribbling, too low. His dribbling hits that 90. It was really solid. I think because the agility and balance are so good, and really it's just the reactions that are bringing it down, but I think the agility and balance make up for that. So I'm giving him the 90 on the dribbling there. Defending at 39, didn't have any heading chances, so I can't possibly change that because I didn't actually try that out. I'm not one that's going to be using headers, unfortunately. And then 78 on the physical. I think that's going to have to be increased as well, because his physical felt good, his strength felt good. I'm going to bring his physical up to an 82, which is quite a big increase at this point. Plus 4 on the physical, and most of that goes into the strength. So, you know, this card, it really did surprise me. I didn't expect it to be as good as what it was. I think this is a must-do squad builder challenge. If you've got a Bundesliga team, or unlikely, but if you've got an Egypt-themed team, then maybe you would want to get this card into that team. But absolutely, this is one that you need in your Bundesliga team, or if you can just fit him into a team. Him on one side, Salah on the other side would be very nice as far as a little Egypt link-up goes. So hopefully you did like the video. If you did, please do give it a thumbs up. Hit the subscribe button for more videos like this. There will be a link in the description down below full of FC25 player reviews. As always, guys, thank you for watching. Bye bye.